Hello everyone, and welcome to the fourth episode of our sketchbook tour series. This is my fourth sketchbook that I will be touring for you. Mascot of the day. So unfortunately our last video did not catch the YouTube algorithm very well. If you are a new viewer and you haven't been caught up to this series, I recommend watching all the previous episodes because you will see development and progress of my drawings. So this is the fourth one. This is when I started decorating. I didn't put any stickers, but I doodled on it a lot. So yeah, I was into Billie Eilish. Of course, I was still into K-pop at the time as well. And 21 Pilots. I was very insecure until now. I was really insecure during this time, but look how thick it is. This is gonna be a fun one. I did mention in my last video that this sketchbook is one of my favorites because just the era. I drew in here in like 2018 through 2019, and that whole era of mine was just like, it was a whole vibe. Yeah, so the era of 2018 and 19 was just a very memorable time. Finally got another like self-portrait persona. I guess this is kind of like another persona, me as a potato, because I was a small potato during the time. But this is the first page. So the reason why it's so thick is because I was so insecure, and I was very much the reason why it's so thick is because of my insecure perfectionist ass. I would always cover up these pages. So if you can see, this is covered up, and I'm going to try to reveal what's underneath these pages as best as I can, but like I really did glue them down and I don't want to damage it. I think I only glued, oh look, oh my gosh, okay. Looks like I managed to get in here already. This is the actual first page. 3/11/18 was the first drawing I made. And basically, so you'll see this art style transition to something more like this. This is when we get into my original characters, like my main original characters, because I still made OCs at the time, but this is when it got more like serious. Some more doodles here. These are a list of characters, and I told myself to draw them as soon as I could because I didn't want to forget, but I never really did that. Some hand studies, an OC here that you'll see again. Another page that I can rip open. I'm gonna see if I can without ripping it. Like, why did I have to do this? So I managed to rip it open. It's literally just, there's so much in here. I'm gonna assume that this is like a K-pop drawing. Oh my gosh. So these hidden drawings are like the first time I've seen them in a very long time. This is an anamorphic, I forgot the term. Cause furry is, I don't want to say furry, nothing against furries, but when I see When I think of furries, I think of colorful creatures. And this is more on the realistic side. This is the date, so this is the original drawing. This is the art style I was telling you about, so my Walmart sketchbook, which was sketchbooktour number 2, I think. So this was like my art style during the second sketchbook, early 2018. And then late 2018, December 6th, this was a redraw of it. So obviously it has improved since the original. So for a long time during this whole sketchbook, that was my art style. This is drawn on the same day. It's another redraw. That's hard to show you guys because the page is kind of like taped, but that was the original and this is the redraw. More covered pages, yes. Oh my gosh. I loved, and I still do, I like sticking in random things. It just really adds texture and style and uniqueness to your sketchbook. So some really ugly doodles I made in what appears 2019. So the date's really inconsistent because due to me adding the dates are really inconsistent due to me sticking in other drawings on top of an old drawing. So like this is 2019 even though we're still early into the sketchbook. I would later on just add some more. So this is a later drawing of Cody. He is, oh my gosh, he's been with me for a long time. We'll get to an earlier drawing of him. This is kind of like, I guess, a redraw. Okay, I am really damaging this, but I am also trying to show you everything I can. There's something back here, but I'm just like, I don't think I can show you guys without ripping this bitch off. Yeah. I am completely destroying this. I wish I hadn't glued it down, but I tried. It's almost like I literally glued just the entire page and not just the corners of it, so I am not going to proceed through that because there's writings back here. I'm just covering that. This is another main character of mine. His name is Dylan. Me and my sibling kind of had like this inside joke about him where his nickname was Princess Dee Dee. So oh hey, remember that anatomy page I had on my second sketchbook? That's a piece of that. So these are the next pages. I had such cringe humor at the time. Oh, here he is. This is one of the many drawings of Dylan. I didn't even spell villain right. So this is one of the earlier pages of the sketchbook. Oh my gosh. That's actually terrible. Yeah, so my old art style, and then what came to be my later art style in 2019. K-pop drawing. These are some bear characters that I drew. Here we fucking go. Okay, so you already saw them, spoiler, but here they are in like, I guess a kind of better, okay, so this drawing of Cody was drawn in November of 2018. Now I don't know if that's just teenager him, and this is adult him, but like a month later, in December, I made these more canon drawings. So these are other additional characters to the group. They're called the Issue Family, so fucking cringe, I know. So Matt and Casey were dating. Pat and Dakota were dating. All the characters in any group I would make they would have to be dating with other group members. And then Chris and Stella were dating. Except for these guys, they weren't dating. They're like in a platonic relationship. But these were the main attraction, okay? Dylan and Cody. They were obviously dating. So this is a drawing of Dylan. I try to make him look sexy, but I have redrawn them. I need to redraw them some more, but I remember I thought they looked so nice. Can you see that? Yeah, those are just some edgy drawings we don't care about. So, some random doodles. Some K-pop drawings. Some more random doodles. So like once late 2018 came, my art style changed, and then throughout the year 2019 I stuck with this art style. So some more, these are like some kinky freaky bunnies, bad bunnies, and then some fan art from characters from Soul Eater. Blank page, I hate blank pages. So song lyrics, and then right here is like character lore for 2018 K-pop. So here is, I had looked through my sibling's sketchbook at the time, and I swore I saw something like this in there. They said like they never drew that, and then when we looked through their sketchbook, we couldn't find it, so it was really weird. I do like this doodle right there. So that's a random doodle, but these two are characters. Some older edgy art, and looks like a girl. Oh no. Some drawings I made, a church. A Korean actor. Some of these pages show, oh my, what the fuck is this? Some of these pages are going backwards because, yeah, trash page. It's kind of, and then here we are, we're back to the earlier or later stuff. Some Dylan drawings of his lore. Character named Breed. Can you see that? Just some more K-pop. These are another main characters that, when I say main characters, I mean I favored these characters the most. This is Adam and Pharaoh. You're gonna see more of them. This is early 2018. But like, this shouldn't have been my art style during that time. It should have looked like this. So characters like this. She's not a main character. She's, I guess what you can say, a side character. Okay. If you can see that, I sacrificed this page to show you what was behind here. It's the best I can do. And then this is another main character, Henry. It was just a stupid comic I did. He was a femboy character, and I don't... You're going to see his boyfriend soon, and I just hope you can understand. I'll explain it more further on, but yeah, let's just move on for now. This is one of my favorite pages, not because the drawings are good, but because I guess the way it was just created. Some Cody and Dylan. I don't like saying soft spot because that's gross, but they're just in a very special place in my heart. Very characters that I'm very attached to, basically. Here. Oh, You can actually kind of see it. Holy shit. I have another redraw. So this is the old one, and then the redraw. I don't think it's that bad. Obviously I can do better, but comparing this to the old version, I think we can all agree that this one looks better. Some other side characters that I did some mild lore on. I'm always quoting like songs or lyrics. I'm always taking care of the things around me, but never myself. I remember my dad saw that and he got really concerned. I'm like, it's okay, I'm okay. But it's true. Here's Adam. Here's like an official redesign of him. Basically he's a slut. He's one of my slut characters. Oh my gosh, what the fuck? We're gonna keep that exposed. I don't give a shit. So this is me trying to design an outfit, but I was way too inspired by Bakugo. Oh, fuck. If this was like an ancient artifact piece and I had to be careful with handling it, I would have gotten annihilated. I would have been fired. Because I ripped and destroyed this so many times. Here's that femboy character I had mentioned about, Henry. Anything that I was into at the time, and it's just, I find it, can you see that? I'm probably gonna cut that out. Okay. There. Okay. So this was actually like in a K-pop inspired group, but like none of them were actually Asian. So it's basically just a boy group, but I labeled them as a K-pop boy group. Here we have other groups that I made. So you have the outcasts, the weirdos, and the freaks. They weren't as important or as special as the Issue family. They're just some mermaid drawings that are hard to see. Characters dabbing in different styles. This is Pharaoh. This is an unfinished comic. I have Dylan and Cody. Some Sally face drawings. My mom drew this one. Honestly, it looks better than anything in the sketchbook. So this is another main group I had, which I put like a little more effort into, mainly him. This is Kylo, and he's a schizophrenic. And Sabrina's his sister, and then he had other side characters, some of which weren't as important. Which one do I talk about first? Shit, okay, let's do the not so serious one yet. So this was a style comparison. I tried to do more realistic, and then my art style, and then some characters, Ryder and, what's her name? Diana. They were dating. Okay, so this is some Dylan lore. He grew up with abusive parents. You can read it if you want, but I'm not gonna get into that. And these are mainly joke drawings, but I really don't want my siblings to get mad at me because they already hate me. I tried drawing in my art style, but I ended up just copying, but they're camp characters. Some really bad Cody drawing, and what the fuck is this? Stuff you can pause and read if you want. So there's still there's still like a lot of actually female characters in this sketchbook, because I think this sketchbook is like, I still drew women, but this is when I started to really draw a lot more men compared to my previous sketchbooks. Oh, okay, so nothing interesting here, just looks like I tried to do a group drawing of a K-pop boy group, so some more. Okay, this is a really edgy like story I had in my head. But yeah, I forgot, Dylan is in a band with his friends, and he's like, I get like the frontman, so all the girls like him because he's so handsome. And then characters, whatever, we don't care about them. It's mainly these boys right here, Cody and Dylan. Song lyrics of a song that now I listen to and cringe at. Oh yeah, anime, cause I got back into anime. Aww, I remember drawing these guys. So we're going into late 2018 here with these drawings. I mean, as fun it was to like add things to pages and everything. I don't like, things don't need to be covered so much, basically. I remember I was really proud of this drawing and I thought I made them look so handsome. Some doodles. This is, I guess, kind of another femboy, but more like, I don't know, not like Henry. Henry was like a soft boy, that's what he was. This is like a femboy, but more like flamboyant, I guess. I don't know, it's hard to explain. Okay, covered my siblings' drawings. We did like an art challenge together, and then some random characters. Oh my gosh, there's so many drawings from my sibling in these sketchbooks. Okay, what is this? Oh, okay, so this is a tier list to like the worst character, like they're just evil, to the most innocent. So it looks like Henry was the most innocent character, which is bullshit. Here he is right here. Oh, I remember Calvin. Calvin is like, Ryder's the second, Kylo's the third. Okay, that's interesting. Keep on drawing. I can't show you the full page because my sibling added more drawings. You should see me in a crown. Billie Eilish song that I drew. Oh, I loved this guy. What's his name? It's ripped off, unfortunately. I think they were part of the Freaks group. Cause I love me some Freaks. Oh, and that is a very sensitive comic. Some Dylan lore. So unnecessary. I added so much unnecessary like tragedies to my character's lore just so it can be interesting. So some characters we're talking about. So they're bored, doesn't want to be here, only here for Cody and Dylan. Oh my gosh. So I wanted to discuss about this before, but basically Cody and Dylan are gay, right? And I used Casey, which I'm gonna change this about her because ew, as those stereotypical like yaoi fangirls. So like anything Cody and Dylan would do, she would like get excited. But some Shira drawings. This was a drawing that because my sibling tried so hard to look at it, but basically Dylan was sweaty and he like was sticking his tongue out, so. Okay, wait, no. Not the thought face, if that's what you're thinking. It's kind of like that face. That was the face he was making. I still like this idea where it's the word lover, but H, so it's like love her. I'm exposing too much to myself because I have to like Am I gonna have to mute this? Dude, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Okay, you know what? Show this page, right? Just show this page and show that. We're not gonna include so much. Okay. This is Caleb. I don't think I spelled his name right. But he's another main character. Oh my gosh, I fucking love him so much. I need to redraw him behind this page here. I am ranting way too much about over clarifying. So these next few pages are just a whole bunch of K-pop drawings, along with fan art, of course. But basically, I created this NCT Apocalypse AU. It was really fun, but gosh. I'm gonna keep that. I'm gonna keep that exposed. So we're going later into 2018. I still drew a lot of K-pop, but I think my style might have been changing a little bit. Do you remember him? He was like my first like actual man, the fuck? My first rugged man, I should say. I remember showing this to my mom. She's like, are they gay? I'm like, no. They're just like really close friends or whatever, which was true. They weren't in a relationship. Unlike my other characters. Some dream drawings. Here's more Adam and Pharaoh. Who the fuck? Golly. Voltron. I think these are also like dream characters. So this is the start of the comic page here. Don't know if you want to look at it, but I'll include it anyways. Just real quick, you can pause and read through it. Damn it. You can pause and read through it if you want. It's just edgy. Ideas, an unfinished page. 21 Pilots. Pencil. Doodles. Just self-portrait. Who I am. Who I want to be. I see Koreaboo. Crybaby. Too skinny. Dumb. Stupid. Sensitive. Gross. Cringy. Just a lot of like insults towards myself. And then so this is Henry, and this is James, his boyfriend. And then yeah, some spookies, some more edgy shit. This is a project my dad had me do. He had to draw characters from a book, so it was pretty fun. Almost done with it, guys. I just drew some memes here. Some Cody. I wanted to redraw it. So I still did like wholesome fluffy stuff with the characters. Okay, here it is, I think. Is it? Wait. Okay. So this is the page when I first created Henry and James. So that's Henry, the soft boy, and then James, the edgy boy. And this was a drawing that I never finished, but he was a lollipop sucker and he was a cigarette smoker. That kind of like dynamic, basically. And then this was redraws of the characters. I had mentioned Henry before and why I was talking about how I don't like him because it's just gross. Like the things I did with these characters were really gross. I just feel like I really over feminized and sexualized them. So that's why, and you don't see art of it because it was all in my head, thankfully. But that's why when I look back at them, especially Henry, I'm like, ew. I basically ruined I ruined soft boys and femboys for myself. These characters were, yeah, so that's why I want to change them. Maybe I'll do a video where I do redraws of the characters, but yeah, I hope that clarified it enough for you guys. And then this here is my first drawing of Cody. So this is him as a teenager. This was a comic. So apparently he was like a demon, or I don't fucking know. He had horns, and someone knocks at his door and they're like, hello. His face changed like every time. That's why I covered, oh my gosh, that's why I covered all these. Are those horns? Huh? I'm not horny. No, on your head. Oh. That would have been more funny. So he's like, he's looking up. He's like, oh, and he like rubs it off. How cute! What's cute? Bro, he looks fucking terrible. So one thing that was iconic about this art style was the big ears, small nose, and then the gigantic Adam's apple. Like, oh my gosh. And this is Dakota. Oh, this is another favorite page of mine. So when I drew this, I think I listened to this song a lot, but it was mainly the song from Billie Eilish, When the Party Is Over. So I wrote the lyrics. And I just played that song on repeat when I drew this. And I'm just like, bro, this hits so hard. So that's why I have such a personal connection to them. And the sketchbook, that's why the sketchbook means so much to me. Definitely. Because of the memories I made. Some Chris and Dakota. This is another example of how I would treat my poor gay characters. So here's Dakota, and he's asking, what's his name, Chris? Why his hair, no, Pat, why his hair was so long, and Cody's like, because he's gay. Like, oh, that humor, I hate it. You can be a guy and have long hair and not be gay. Obviously it was a joke, but still stupid. That's so edgy. This is when I was into, what do I call it? They're called Spellbound right now, but they were at the time known as High Five Studios, if you remember. But basically like Team Edge, Dope or Nope, Get Good Gaming. If you know that, you know that, okay? I was into that stuff back then. I loved them. And then some Cody. Cody, Casey, Dylan. Look how terrible he looks. I was inspired by this artist, Tammy. Tammy's her name, I think. Okay, so this is me explaining. I got back into gorillas, and this is what this was about, basically. And this was Ace. He took Murdoch's place while Murdoch was gone. In case if you were wondering about the gorillas lore. Some stupid shit. I'm pretty sure I still shipped Tootie and Murdoch at the time. So stupid. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay, sorry. Dude, 55 minutes. I've been recording for a fucking hour. Holy shit. Okay, I'm currently charging my phone. It's been 55 minutes of me recording. Okay, sorry. I panicked there for a little bit. But this is gonna be one hell of a video to edit. Holy shit, 55 minutes of content. I knew going through the sketchbook would be a lot. I hope I can narrate it down to at least 40 minutes, but this is what was behind it. Okay. So these are actually some good hand drawings down here. I also do like this page. It's really silly. I suffered a lot with really bad allergies, and I remember my dad made fun of me for drawing that, but you know what? I loved it. Okay, so these are really early drawings. These are really early drawings of a few of the members from the issue family. Before they got kind of like an upgrade. Some random expression pages here. K-pop. Some, I think, group information, some character lore. This character was inspired by my brother. He gave me descriptions and I made a character based off of it, and his name is Furna. Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Okay. So this is Henry and James again. And this is just that stupid fetish shit. Like, oh, he's a puppy. Like, dude. If you have the same face, I think you can understand why it's cringe. And ew, and yucky. Cody. K-pop and gorillas. Oh, this is another iconic page. This one's nothing. We don't care for that. Early drawing. I don't know if this was the first. I think it was the first drawing of Dylan. I should probably remake that. Now I feel like drawing them. But my phone. My phone has been through enough. Look at this hot drawing of him. Damn. Gross. Dylan and Cody were inspired by the 21 Pilots song My Blood. Some more character information. And then back here, I got a surprise for you guys. Dude, my sibling laughed so much at this. One of the iconic pages. This is Calvin. Here's his brother. And this is the last page. You don't need to look at that. I'm gonna blur that out. That is it. Holy shit. Was that a fucking one heck of a tour? Like, oh my gosh. I knew it would take an hour to do this because it's so huge. So I hope I toured that well. I'm gonna do a lot of editing. I'm gonna cut out a lot of my ramblings. I tend to over explain and clarify things, and with this sketchbook being full to the brim of characters and their stories, it's like I have to clarify. Oh yes, so this is gonna be the next sketchbook, sketchbook number 5. In my previous video I did 3 sketchbook tours in one because they're all very short and small. This is another really small one, so I'll probably combine it with like another sketchbook. I feel like I could have said more, but I don't want to bore you guys. I really don't want to bore you guys. This is going through this sketchbook and looking at all the drawings. It's one of my hyperfixations. This sketchbook is just the beginning of my greatest development in my art and my characters. Here on out, things will be quite interesting. We're getting closer to my current sketchbook, which is not finished yet. I need to stop fucking rambling. I'm so sorry. I am so boring. So subscribe, become a member of the cottage cheese family, be a curd. Let me know, please do comment below like video ideas and give me your opinion. Like, I need feedback. I am uploading and sharing these videos practically blind without any feedback, and I don't know if they are good enough because I'm going based off of my own eyes and ears, so I need a little more than that so I know what I can improve on. So yeah, I would appreciate a comment, unless it's negative, then you guys can go fuck yourselves. This is Kurt Sidious signing off. Goodbye.